Welcome back, FamZone TV. It's been a minute since we've done this show, man. It's been a couple of weeks now, at least 2-3 weeks. It feels like, man. You know, us, man, there's always a little something popping up and whatnot, but you know how it goes, man. DEE-LUDED Gooners. I got my brother DG, aka the original DEE-LUDED Gooner. You know, so I was gonna say, how did you even come up with that name? I haven't even asked you that.
I can't lie, man. I can't even claim the works for that, man. I remember I just remember hearing it when I was playing Xbox one time in secondary school, and like it just stuck with, man. I didn't call. I just thought, let me make an email account with that, and we're hearing it, and it's too far to turn back in it. Like, I must admit, I do prefer the DG thing, but I don't really care, man. Like, DG just sounds a bit better.
Yeah, the DG thing's better than
DEE-LUDED. But you know, when you get said something, like you're the same. Like, it's not your government name, but you're used to it now. Like, it don't affect you. It took a while. Like, even in the streets, people be like, "Oh, DEE-LUDED." I'm not replying because I'm not deep in what you're saying or clocking what you're saying. But we're here now, man.
Yeah, the DEE-LUDED Gooners. Yeah, no, pattern, man. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
And then it all worked out, Carl. Look at the name of the show or the graphic that you lot can see in the middle.
It makes sense, man. It makes a lot of sense, bro. It makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What are you saying, though? How's your weekend up been, bro?
Everything's been good, man. But I got a bone to pick with you, mate.
I can't believe DG's coming already on mind games.
Nah, I need to know. I need to look in your face and I just need to know. Do you genuinely think Gervinho was better than Martinelli? Like, seriously, I need to know. Gervinho better than Martinelli. I don't think you. For what I know of you in football, you can't believe that,
bro. Gervinho is better than Martinelli, bro. What are you saying? Do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what confuses me? I get confused when certain people say certain things. I'm thinking, hold on. I actually rate your opinion, but you're saying that. So maybe
that's how I feel about you. So you must be trolling. I refuse to accept.
Yeah, but you might be too young.
Mate, I got a picture with Donny, bro. We can't do the age thing.
You don't remember Gervinho. You can't.
Of course I remember Gervinho. He was technically okay.
How can Martinelli be better than Gervinho?
When has Gervinho scored more goals than Martinelli? When has he done what he's done? Gervinho was shit, bro.
Martinelli is in that. Gervinho is about 3 times the player Martinelli is. Do you not remember?
Do a poll, because I can't be the only one.
Do you not remember?
Smoking something,
bro. I need the people in the chat to just write in.
It's fry in your head, you know. It's fry in your head.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if you don't remember him.
No, we're not doing that. It's not. Don't play that shit, fam. No,
Gervinho. You don't remember. You can't remember because what it is.
You can't remember, bro. You get dementia.
You don't remember. You don't remember Gervinho because see Gervinho.
You can't remember Gervinho.
Gervinho would take on about 4 or 5 men.
Yeah, he's dead. I know. What was the first thing I said? He's technically proficient. Other than that, he's shit. There's bare man with more tech than Martinelli.
What do you mean by shit? He was twice the player Martinelli is.
Gervinho was shit for us, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, he was shit for us because of okay. Look, all right, watch this. Yeah. All right, cool. When you say what level over the years, do you think Martinelli? Who do you think? Give me someone that you think the level is at another player.
It's not for me. That remember, Klopp said he's the talent of the century. Klopp knows ball.
I'm just ask you about Klopp.
I've never heard someone say that about Gervinho.
I said to you, give me a player who is the same level as Martinelli. I need someone. Give me. I want to gauge whether or not.
He's too unique. Martinelli's in a league of his own. Truly got unique qualities.
Give me a player. That's not giving me a player, bro.
He's in a realm of his own, bro. I can't. I've never seen a player like this in my 30 years. Martinelli is just cold, bro. Like,
you've never seen a player like this. I'm gonna take every little thing that you say and clip it.
You can do that. I'll clip it for you.
I will.
You're more than happy to, because I guarantee you, if you clip up this segment of Gervinho or Martinelli, the chat is gonna the comments in the chat. They're gonna get onto you because you need to see your people.
Not people that remember. Not people that remember.
Bro, look, there's someone even in the comments. Shout out, boy. D is rating Gervinho. We're not getting out the hood like this. You see what I'm saying?
Not rating Gervinho. I'm saying compared to Martinelli, he was a completely different level.
Martinelli's better than him. He's better than him. He's been better than us.
What does Martinelli do better than Gervinho?
My brother, come on, fam. Martinelli
what does he do?
He's been more decisive in an Arsenal shirt. He scored more goals in an Arsenal shirt as a young kid as well, let alone Gervinho. Gervinho was shit, fam. We were all happy about signing Gervinho. He turned up to be a dud.
Martinelli's rubbish. You think?
You don't remember Gervinho missing tap-ins against Bradford? If Martinelli's rubbish, I'm sorry, D, but what the fuck is a Gervinho? The best thing is his last name. That's why you're rating him, because the Brazilian sounding last name.
Well, you don't remember. The thing is, you don't
remember, bro.
You don't actually remember. You're running this narrative, but you don't
You
actually
can't
remember.
You
Martinelli
can't
has
remember.
scored more goals than Jorginho, yeah. But outside of the box, it's non. They can't compare. They honestly cannot compare. Martinelli doesn't do anything better than Jorginho, apart from
He's better. He defends better. He scores more vital goals. He's better on the counter attack. He's more instinctive. He's been more decisive. He's been a bigger game player for Arsenal than Jorginho ever has. Now that I know that you actually believe this, your opinion is getting captain. I can't lie.
That's why I asked you, who does Martinelli? Give me a player that is the level of Martinelli. This is what I'm trying to judge. What you're
Martinelli's
saying.
like Vibes Cartel. He can't compare to no one.
Vibes.
Like,
oh my
own, fam.
Oh my, yeah. You gave me my clip.
yeah, you can do that. You can do that. If that's what you want.
What is he?
He can't be compared. I see it. All right, you know what? There's. I never said this, but this is what the comments say. Yeah, there's loosely a bit of Luis Suarez-y, Alexis Sanchez-y in Martinelli, but Martinelli's in a league of his own.
He's loosely Luis Suarez-y.
There's similarities with a bit. I see little hints of Alexis, a little bit of Luis Suarez. You mesh that together. You got Gabby Martinelli. Well, you know Martinelli's our best performing left winger, give or take, with Trossard. Another one you don't rate, innit?
Is Martinelli better than Madueke?
They both play for Arsenal Football Club. They've both got unique qualities. It depends. Yes. Like Arteta says, bro.
Yes.
It depends on the game state. It depends on the game state.
No, my guy.
It depends on the game state.
Yes.
It depends on the game state. It depends.
Yes or no? Is Martinelli better than Madueke? Yes or no?
It depends on the game state. Honestly, it's a simple question, but it's a difficult one.
What is you? I wouldn't call you political gooner. PG.
You know what? You won't be the first, to call man a politician. It's on brand. Martinelli. Honestly,
he ain't as good as
Madueke's decision making is a lot better. Martinelli's more instinctive, innit? All right, mentality mind. Answer the question. Calm down. Just having a bit of light or banter. Calm down, fella. On, man.
You see, Martinelli. Like, I honestly think that he's been, because he's got a lot of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to be careful with my words here. He's got a lot of chaos about him. Yeah. But because of the chaos that he's had in the team that he's been brought up in, I think he's been enhanced. I actually genuinely believe Martinelli, is a terrible footballer. He's awful.
Terrible footballer. How can you be terrible if you're playing under the manager you back, Mikel Arteta? He's playing for Brazil under Carlo Ancelotti, another one. He's got Vinicius and Rodrigo on the bench. How can he be terrible?
Say that again.
He's got Vinicius and Rodrigo on the bench. Carlo's been playing.
Meaning what?
He can't be that terrible of a footballer. If Carlo's calling him up for Brazil and your manager that you rate and we need to back is selecting him and he's part of his squad, he can't be that terrible. You said terrible. You don't get capped for Brazil or play for Arsenal for years or get labeled talent of the century by Jurgen Klopp, the first manager after 30 years to win Liverpool a Prem, if you're terrible. They know all more about football than us.
Martinelli, they do know more about football now. They've proven that they know more about football than us. But Martinelli, to me, already now has overachieved. He's already overachieved. He almost was. I'm not even trying to slander him because he's a part of our club, and I actually feel like he's got a lot of, like, he can bring a lot to the game. But he has already overachieved at our club.
How? He ain't won nothing.
He personally, his game doesn't suit for our team. He's already overachieved. He was on the same trajectory as Saka. Him and Saka at one point were the same level.
Saka's always been better than him, man. I told man, don't get gassed.
Oh my days. He was at one point he was ahead of Saka.
No, he's never been ahead. I disagree. He's never been. I know the season you refer. He's never ever been ahead of Saka.
This is what I'm saying.
What do you mean? Come on. That was 3 years ago.
Bro, at one point, everyone was talking about Martinelli like he was.
I hear that, but I've always disagreed with that. That's what I'm saying. At no point has Martinelli been better than Saka. Never. Even in that season, but I know you're referring to the Black Kits.
So as in the last 3 years, has Martinelli improved in 3 years?
Define improvement. So I can answer your question. I need to know what you're asking me.
Has he got better in 3 years?
I would reckon if you ask Mikel Arteta, he's got better defensive.
No, I'm asking you. Have you seen an improvement in Martinelli?
I have seen an improvement in Martinelli. Is it to the standard I want? Is it in certain metrics that I want? Probably not, but I have seen an improvement. I've seen an improvement in his mentality.
But what improvement have you seen?
Huh?
What improvement have you seen?
He's improving defensively, the variety of his runs, his mentality doesn't, his head doesn't drop when things aren't going well. You know, he's better on. He's just improved a lot. He's using his weaker foot a lot more. He's
So when
becoming a
did you
bit
see
more
his head drop
calculated.
before? When did you see his head drop before? To know that it's been improved.
Under Emre, I felt that. Like I felt he used to play like this. It's up a tiny bit more. Pause.
See, okay. Well, do you feel his? Who do you think? Well, okay. Let me ask this question. In the last 3 years, who's the player that has improved the league in the last 3 years?
In the last how many years?
In the last 3 years, last 2 or 3 years, yeah, in our Arsenal squad, yeah, the players like, for example, you say Gabriel has improved from here to here.
100.
He's gone. Saliba, same thing. He was a
100.
youngster on loan coming through. Now he's one of the best in the world. Players like David Raya, when he came in a couple of years ago, now you're looking at him one of the best keepers in the world. Who do you think has improved the least in the Arsenal first team?
Based on how much I rated him and what he achieved coming to this club, I'm gonna have to unfortunately say a fellow Brazilian in Gabriel Jesus. Why are you laughing? You asked me a question, fam. Remember how he lit up in his first 6 months? I ain't seen that again. I'm gonna have to say Gabriel Jesus, fam.
Bro, and you think Martinelli? You think Martinelli is what?
He's near the lower ends, but I don't think it's the worst. You asked me a question, I can only answer it to the
I
best
hear
of my
that.
ability.
I thought your question was quite clever actually, because I didn't think about Jesus.
I felt like that question had me on the ropes still.
I think it was quite a clever answer. But
I was
I
thinking
think
I'm in trouble. That's
Martinelli,
why I had to ask, repeat it again.
yeah, you have to draw for an injury. I hear it, but I think Martinelli has been probably the least improvement in the squad, which I think is
Excluding
probably
Jesus,
more.
it's definitely.
Yeah, because I think Jesus, obviously you can argue that as well, but I think over the last couple of years, I would like to see an improvement in players and how much they've gone from where they started and where they are now. That's the bare minimum of a football player in our squad. I've even seen it recently this year with Trossard. I've seen improvement in him.
No, but I've always told you, I thought Trossard, people are harsh on Trossard. And actually Martinelli. Like, remember when we started doing these streams, I said in the summer, obviously everybody's got a price. You can there's a price on all players. But you see, them man should be in the, obviously I wish we had a left winger, but them man should be playing in these roles. You man are squad players, you get your starts where you can, you're an impactor off the bench. Going back to Trossard, I've always felt Trossard's a bit disrespected. I just think we've done that. Trossard was a thing. We did that Arsenal thing we always do. We take players that are good for the rotation and squad players. We try and make you the regular guys. And we're surprised that over a 38-game period, you have good moments, you have bad moments, but you're not really cutting it. I actually think he's probably one of the most disrespected players in our football team. To have him as a squad player, he's calm, bro.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. And I feel like him and Martinelli, yeah, Trossard has now outgrown Martinelli. This is the point
that's his left wing to lose.
This is the point I'm making, because I think what Arteta's plan was to have Eze there. Excuse me, that's the point. But in terms of Martinelli, there's no way on earth Trossard should be starting ahead of Martinelli in the eyes of us that was seeing the trajectory of the Saka and Martinelli. It was meant to be Saka and Martinelli as the wingers for the next 10 years.
When you say that, I get it. But for me, I've always the reason why I pushed back pause on the whole, like, I've never believed Martinelli's better than Saka in that. I understand it. You know, he was moving mad, but I think for one, I think everyone would agree Saka's decision making, for one, is better in it across 90 minutes. Madueke the same now. For one, that's that. And I felt the way we was playing in it, like Martinelli, and this is kind of the double-edged sword as you get older as a footballer. You always have to play on instinct, as you know, but you need to start being calculated. Martinelli, when he's not got time to think, as we saw against Bilbao, we saw against City, it's cash money. That year you're referring to, what was that, 2022, 23? Forgive me if I'm wrong. We're on the counter-attack. You know, the first year, inverted left back, Xhaka's playing in that 8. That was our thing. That was cash money. And I know every player relies on the system, and every player, like, there's systems that can get the best or worse out of them. But I've always felt that with Martinelli, like you're never, it's not in spite of you, but it's kind of like the system is getting the best out of you. With Saka, you slap him in any system, he's thriving in it. I've never felt, and that's the issue with Martinelli. Even this season, when he bagged against Bilbao, when he bagged against City, I'm actually missing the game out. I feel like he scored against someone else. He's bet Atletico Madrid. When he's not got no time to think, that's cash money. But that's great if you're 19 or if you're Dowman's age and that. Not that they play on instinct. When you're 25, this is it, innit? You know yourself. It's a squad player thing. Like, there's not much more.
And not just that. I feel like at one point in the Arsenal team, the way Arsenal play, we need a player that decision making is more important than instinctive finishing. That's the actual problem that we play. Like if we were playing pinball football like Jurgen Klopp's team, you can have instinctive players. But the way we play, we actually need a decision-making left winger, especially on the left, more so than on the right. So
Do you think he's been misprofiled? Like where
what?
do
You're
you
gonna start
stand on
saying
that striker thing with Martinelli?
No, he's not clever enough, bro.
That's
He's
what
not clever enough.
I mean, I'm not. I think he can play up front. I think there's scope to do it. But for what I see with Arteta and stuff, it's a myth, innit? Like you said, I don't think he's clever enough. Like I can't see Martinelli on a consistent basis dropping deep, working the channels. Kind of what you just said there, making the right decisions. It's a myth for me. We'd have to change the way we played. You mentioned Liverpool. If it's a Liverpool kind of thing, bread and butter, innit? He's living on the left wing, let alone up front. That's what it's to know, man. But I still believe in Nelly, man. In this role.
Bro, you got to remember, yeah. You see Martin, and I say this a lot. And the funny thing about this is not to segue into Dowman and Ranieri. This is what I was going to ask you, because when you watch certain players play, I expect inexperience from them because of their age. You know what I'm saying? So I can
with more maturity than
I can account for it. Martinelli plays like he's 17.
I'd argue even younger, bro. Like 70. By 70, you should still kind of be playing like what you're referring to.
You know what I'm saying? Ranieri plays like he's 15.
Oh, that's
you understand?
You reckon that with Ranieri?
Ranieri plays like a child.
Dowman plays like a veteran still.
He plays like he's 25.
He plays like he's been here, 100 appearances, won bare things, done bare things. Yeah. Dowman's
and Ranieri and Dowman, their mindsets are the wrong way around. Dowman's meant to be doing what Ranieri's doing. Ranieri's meant to be doing what Dowman's doing. The switch is wrong. And I feel like Martinelli, in a team of machines, which our team is currently, Martinelli's chaos can work. You get it? I think it works in the team of machines. There's a little bit of maverick, a little bit of anything can happen. But I think when we actually need structure. So, for example, at the time when Martinelli was coming through with Saka, we were playing against the mighty Man Cities, the mighty Liverpools. We didn't have time. There was a bit of an issue when we can't get the ball for 5 minutes, but then we get the ball. Now we need to hold it for a little bit. And Martinelli's giving the ball straight away.
He's going to get us further up the field. Now we need to be calculated. It's not that Martinelli can't do it, but you're not effective. But this is what I meant the last time I was here. I was saying, big up Berta, big up everything Berta did and the whole club. Yeah, I can't ask them anything more of the summer. But if I could, I think we've missed it. I think it's a big L not signing the left winger. I actually think it. If Gabriel Jesus gets fit, if we can maneuver with Eze, great. I just think we ain't solved that spot. Like, if I just say some names to you, obviously Jesus isn't fit, but Gabriel Jesus, whether people prefer Madueke on the left or right, but Gabriel Jesus, Madueke, Martinelli, Trossard, Dowman, Ranieri, I'm probably missing out one. There's bare man that can play on that left-hand side, but there's no one I put my hat on for 30, 35, 38 games. I think we've missed a big L. And even that, with the way Calafiori and them man are playing, we could have, the quicker we sort out left wing, we've got that proper partnership. We've got Timber and Saka blossoming, Ben White and Saka there. We ain't really got that on the left, bro. And you know that factor, you know yourself, Rice comes into that equation.
I agree with that. And I think that's going to be Eze's position. I think that's what it's for. And I think...
Do you want it to be that, though?
Yeah. It needs to be. Eze in the 10, he's not good enough in the 10, bro. His ball retention is not good enough in the 10.
But have we seen enough to be saying that?
Yeah. He loses the ball too much.
Plus all the others.
Ain't good enough in the 10, bro. Like everyone, all I'm hearing the whole time, when I kept saying, and big up the Hooks for this, and when I kept saying I need him on the left, Hooks was the only person that kept saying it.
That's cap, because I said I don't care if he's on the left.
No, obviously, I'm not including you in this, but he was like, he needs to be on the left, whatever. And everyone said, no, he's a much better 10. You see in the 10, he loses his ball retention is. I'm so shocked by Eze's ball retention in the 10. Like,
I'm shocked by the personality.
He has to be on the left.
I'm shocked with the personality.
Bro, his ball retention is ball retention. You have to remember, yeah.
You're thinking of the Fulham game.
No, we're playing Brighton. Last game, he was on the left, yeah? I mean, not Brighton. Brighton on the left, yeah? Now I'm looking at that game saying, you have to be the main guy in that team. This is the second team, apart from you.
You've got to grab the game by the balls.
This is for you to show us, be the captain on the pitch. Not to say you need to be the captain by telling everyone what to do, but you need to be captain of your performance. I need you. It shouldn't be Dowman acting like he's the best player on the pitch. It should be you.
But to be fair, could Eze have been tired? I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, like,
He could have been. He could have been, but I don't have no excuse for tiredness. You know what I'm saying? I played 2 paddle matches today. I'm tired. I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram still.
Do you get me? I'm tired. This is what you call tired. You know what I'm saying? Lorry drivers at the side of the road have to sleep in their lorries. You know what I'm saying? That's tired. He's fine. Then I'm thinking, okay, that's cool by Eze. Now in the 10, he played in the 10 against Crystal Palace. He scored the winning goal. Without the winning goal, he gets a 2 out of 10. He then scores.
That's harsh, bro.
He was abysmal against
without the goal. I hear what you're saying, but the 2 out of 10. I'm with you until the 2 out of 10.
Without the goal,
that's what I'm with everything you're saying until the 2 out of 10 thing.
Like, no, I'm saying because he got the goal, he pushes it up. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I'm with you, but like even without the goal, I don't think 2 out of 10. Like,
he was abysmal, bro. It was abysmal.
Abysmal's harsh. Underwhelming.
Bro, he's been in the last couple of games. He's been the reason why teams have had breaks.
That's why I mentioned the Fulham thing to you, because I think that was the case. But you know what? I will say this with Eze. It's like it's more flashes of brilliance. I feel you fit in, you don't necessarily 100%. Stand out. I give him the kind of excuse that, you know, this system is complicated. You've played everywhere. You're still kind of feeling yourself out. But then I lean towards what you said in that, you know, you said it with the Brighton game, but I'm more taking it in general that I want more. I want you to be the talisman and things like that, because a lot of people, as you said, man, have been crying for you to play in that 10 role. Unfortunately, Odegaard's injured. Grab that game, because if I'm honest, obviously Odegaard's been up and down. Eze, there's still teething issues. Wanyeri, I don't want to say he's not ready, but you're not ready. You're going to have to be exposed to moments. We ain't really locked that down. And then you look at what Rice and Zubi are still learning their games. We've had attackers in and out. The open play metrics are actually good, but I do think we're getting to that time, bro, where our attacking players need to start pulling their weight. I'll be brutally honest. Not saying they're playing dead, but there's more to come from everybody. And it needs to happen soon, man. Because if I ask you your players of the season, you're probably going to have Calafiori, Timber. You might throw in a Rice. You might say a Zubi. You might say
all defensive players.
Exactly. But come on, bro. Like, you get where I'm going with this. I don't even need to go any further with this. You're a smart lad to me. Like, we need more
defensive players. But I think, I think the attacking players have got the base now, so they can go and express themselves. And what you said is right. Eze is a flash of brilliant player, and I think we need to now understand what Eze actually is. To get it, I think maybe like when you said if Martinelli misprofiled, I think Eze is misprofiled. Eze is a player that will win you a game like he did against Crystal Palace. I think that's the type of player he is, to say, listen, he's going to do his maverick stuff. Let him do what he's doing, but let him win you the game. I think he's that to support the Saka when Saka's not on. Because against Fulham, for example, Saka was struggling. Not Fulham, sorry. Crystal Palace, sorry. No, Fulham, he was brilliant.
Yeah. Crystal Palace,
sorry.
It was, yeah.
Not Fulham. Against Crystal Palace, Saka was struggling. It was hard for him to really get his game going. That was because of Crystal Palace's structure. Eze can come out with a flash of brilliance when Saka's not on. We don't have to just worry about one player. So I think that's what we've got to remember what Eze is. Eze is a match winner. We bought him to be a match winner, and he's done it already. That's what I think
from him, man. Like, that's why I'm happy about what you referred to, the Palace thing, because the only thing I've been vexed about with Eze, I hear the negatives I've said and what you've said, but generally it's been a thing where I feel you're good on the counter attack. I feel you look good on, like, when the games are kind of open, like in moments like Newcastle or City. I think it's when it's the low blocks like Fulham you struggle. But the biggest thing for me with Eze, and it's the same principle, different, but Madueke, I need numbers, bro, especially with Eze. Like, fair enough, Nick Pope had a blinder, but you're too good of a player not to get numbers. And no matter what way I want to shape it, bro, and I know it's early in the season and, you know, for a variety of reasons, we're not gelling in the final third and there's positives and negatives in that. I'd still only bet all of my life savings on Saka, if that makes sense. Like, I believe in Gyökeres. I don't know if you're going to get the goals, whether it's your fault or not. Eze, I don't know. Madueke, I don't know. Trossard and Martinelli, you're two of probably the best performing attackers. But we've been down this. We've been like we're on FamZone TV. We've been in the trenches with them too. And these are the questions I need answered if we're going to win major trophies, because we know we can defend. We know we can get X amount of clean sheets. We know if Timber's not there, White can do a thing, whatever you want down the left-hand side. We know what Rice is going to give us. We're getting to know what Zubi's giving us. It's the match winners, bro. Like, I need more, bro. And I don't know if I'm going to get more. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to get more. I think we will, because early in the season, man, I've been injured, but it just still feels like the same thing. And that's where, going back to what I said, I couldn't tell you who, maybe even Semenyo, if we got that left winger, that's inevitable. And, you know, Saka, if he's fit and stuff, he's getting double figures. Semenyo's getting double figures. I might be able to sleep a bit more comfortably, bro, with that.
Who do you think? Okay, so that's a good. Who do you think is the player that we need to get? So if we go through it, kind of thing, who do we think needs to get more out of? Like, who's had the least impact on the season so far?
What, the attackers?
Attackers, yeah. Obviously, defenders are good, but who's had the least impact on the team?
I think all of them slightly, but if I'm, that's a good question. I won't say. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Trossard. I don't think Martinelli. I don't think Saka. I don't think Madueke, even though I need goals. I don't think Eze, even though I need a lot more. It's Yoker, isn't it? Like, and I feel even fuck saying that because yeah, you're doing the pressing thing, and like we all know how difficult the system is and whatnot, but the goals in it, and I feel like
It's
I don't
gotta
think
be in it.
everyone.
It's bloody gotta be in it.
Yeah, man. Like past the Newcastle game to this point, yeah, you have had chances. Fair enough, you're not getting a bunch of them, but me and you said it in the summer. You was on my platform, and when me and you were talking about Yokeres, we both said when we get away from obviously the goals and the gas, one thing we both agreed that we like is the unglamorous goals. Like when you go on YouTube and you're preing his highlights, it's just in the box. It's a bit of a scruffle, bang, ball in the back of the net. Kind of his goals against Atletico Madrid, like. And if we're going to talk about work rate and all these things, which take nothing away from Yokeres you're doing, what separates you from if we slap Marino up there, Kai Havertz up there, who else is there? Jesus up there. Because if it's a work rate thing, you all do that. The one
I think
thing
it's different though.
you score.
I think the only difference is with Yokeres, and I've been really impressed with him. But one thing
You ain't been really impressed with him, man.
No, I'll tell you why. Because the only difference is with him is his forward runs are that way.
Yeah,
Marino,
and we're not busting him. We're not busting him.
Jesus, Havertz, they all come.
They're dropping into
midfield. They come to the ball. Yokeres comes away from the ball. So midfielders are more through balls to him. They're not passing 2 feet. That's the difference with Yokeres. So that's the only difference with the game. He stretches the game. The second thing though is I need more goals, bro. Like
that's where to answer your question, I have to say Yokeres is underwhelming, fam. Like there's a lot of excuses I can cut him, but you asked me for an answer, I can only go with Yokeres. Like
no, you're right. Like, you're right. There's a couple of things that he does that, like, even though like I like him, I think he's been good, innit? I like Yokeres. I think he's a player that's always going to score goals, yeah. So I've been good. But the difference with him is sometimes when you're running with the ball, or like there's a like it's the ball's just he's never got the ball under control.
Yeah, it's ugly, fam. But we said that in the summer. We accepted, and I think me and you are being a bit disingenuous to him, yeah, because we both said in the summer, because I you was on my platform that he's ugly in it, like he's ugly to watch. We can accept that, but it's like we're both kind of shocked by how ugly it is, and we shouldn't because we saw this.
He's falling over when he's kicking the ball.
It's horrible.
He's stumbling over. He's dribbling. He did one shot. He's done this. He's dead, and he's
pulling thing.
It's only him that's gonna fall over, isn't it? Like I'm thinking, bro, what? Like, bro, stand up, please.
I can't lie. Let me ask you something with Yokeres. Like, obviously, we're giving him time, and we're both impressed by him and stuff, and we want him to score goals, yeah. But at what point do we go? If we do go, like, fam, it's an L in it. Like, you could be part of the squad, you're part of this, but in the market again.
Can't be an L. You know why?
I'll be real.
Do you know why it can't be an L? Because as much as it's one, he's got 1 and 2 still, so he's got 5 and 13. Yeah, I'm saying, so just on. So unfortunately,
bro, started to look spooky.
It's still 1 in. His numbers are still 1 and 2.
So I'm getting scared. I am getting scared.
Let me tell you what I'm not getting scared. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what I'm not getting scared. Let me tell you what I'm not getting scared, because in the Premier League, apart from Haaland, no striker scoring goals. Yeah. This is what people. This is what no one's fault. This is what people are not remembering. Yokeres is apart from there's no striker scoring goals. Anyone that you're talking about, Armada and all that, he's only got 4 or 5 goals. He hasn't got much. No one from Bournemouth has got his Semenyo that's next. Anyone from Tottenham, none of their strikers are scoring. Anyone from Man United, it's only Bremo that scored a couple goals recently. Their striker's not scoring. Sesko and stuff. You go to Chelsea, João Pedro's only got 2 goals or something like that. You go to
Liam Delap's been injured, but he ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, so no striker scoring goals. People have just got their eyes on Yokeres because obviously they assumed that he was a Haaland. Do you understand? But
because of our need for a striker and all the noise around him and his record, it speaks for itself.
Yeah, no one's scoring goals. So that's what the situation actually is. That's the reality of the situation. The other point of what we're making, what we're looking for, is we also thought we was getting a Haaland.
Yeah, I thought we was getting a Rebo Haaland. I'll be real. Like, I extremely counterfeit
I'm
Haaland.
thinking
Like,
he's going to rival her. I'm thinking he's going to be top goal scorer all
I
them
thought he
things.
was a gun, like proper gun. Like D, I don't think you understand. I thought he was a gun, man. I thought like, yeah, he's ugly.
I
First
think
touch
he
was
is. I
that.
think he is. I think he is.
He's looking a bit soft as well. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
I want it to work. I'm backing him because
I
you did
think he
everything to
is.
sign for my club, but
I think he is, bro. I think he
I'm
is a
sure.
gunman still. I think he's a proper gunman. I just think that, you know, that sometimes the gunman gets older, innit? And he already got
Yeah.
kids now. He's got
But
kids
do you think
now.
he's too
You know what I'm
nice as
saying?
well, bro? He's too nice. Like, you know, you're doing well physically. You're holding it up, and yeah, you're dragging centre backs, and the man them are thriving for that. But I just wish someone could show him like Alan Shearer, Diego Costa, just purely how they forget how they are as strikers, because obviously we know they're great, but little elbows and bullying, man, and being a bit horrible. Like I thought we was getting something that I'm not seeing. I think it's, and maybe it's early doors, and the penny needs to drop.
I
And
think
if
so.
there's
I think
one
so. I think
one,
so. I
and
think
he's
you're
always
right.
responded from adversity, bro. Like his whole life. That's the one thing I'll say of him. But I
He's
can't
responding
lie,
now,
man.
though. He's responding now. Every time he has a bit of. The funny thing about your career is every single time there's a bit of like all doubt, he goes and scores a couple more goals. He's one of them, man. Atletico Madrid. It's him. That was his best performance of the season.
It's
That he
ugly.
goes.
Oh, I'd say Newcastle, but still, even the Newcastle game.
Newcastle was cold. Newcastle was cold,
I need more, bro. Because you are having half
yeah,
chances in these games, bro. You are.
yeah, yeah.
Like what?
He's not having clear cut chances
Olympiacos?
though.
Huh?
He's not missing clear cut chances.
No, he's not. No. That's one thing. Like you're doing the one thing I'll give you. Yeah, there is a reality where me and you are gassing him. He's got like 1,000,000 goals in it, however many games. But we know with our eyes, it's a bit fraudulent. You're doing all the other aspects that Arteta wants from a striker, whether I think it's pretty or not. Your head doesn't drop. One thing I like about you is when he does score, I saw it against Leeds and I'm sure against Atletico. When he does score, it's like we have to gas him to celebrate. So that shows me, even though I don't know him, you might be one of them strikers. Like I know I'm not scoring enough. I'm hungry about goals, and the way he talks is great. But and you're right. Like until I see him miss those clear-cut chances, like Havertz has missed or Jesus has missed, I'll give him that. And I'm not expecting to score all your half chances, but broski, I'm sure West Ham, I'm sure Olympiacos. Fair enough if I'm capping. Newcastle. Who did we pull him away? Like strike the ball a bit cleaner, do 1, 2 things. And you're right. You know you're living off scraps, but I need a bit more. I guess what I'm saying in like what he can control, bro. Like he can control. I am underwhelmed, and I'll give you the luxury.
Yeah,
I am underwhelmed.
I'm with you. Like it's not. I'm with you, man. And I think he's getting better because his whole plays. He's getting used to the team. He's getting fitter. He's getting better in it. But so far, I can't shout from the rooftops. So far,
and I thought we would be.
Do you get it?
Genuinely, I thought he would be on double figures right now in the Prem. Genuinely.
Yeah, but I think though, if you doubt him, I feel like he's gonna shut people up.
No,
it only takes him a couple of two braces for the whole narrative to change, you know.
But that's what I want.
You see how the narrative changed with Arsenal from two. You got to remember, sports fans are fickle, and sport is short term, and the memory is a very, very short term memory. So they only remember the last couple. I would say the last 2-3 weeks. So what happened is
Newcastle up until this point, bro.
With Arsenal, we were defensive football. We set piece play. Arteta's a pragmatic manager.
I'll do you one better. He's a coward based on City and Liverpool.
Coward based on City and Liverpool. You're never going to win big games. You've got to go and win the title, not lose. That's what they were saying.
Fact.
3 weeks later, people talking about the quadruple because our defense is so solid. Look how solid our defense is. We're going to beat Chelsea's 15-goal conceded season.
Everybody's copying us with a blueprint.
That's the difference between 2-3 weeks. Gyökeres goes on a run of 2 goals, 1 goal, 2 goals, 5 goals in 3 games. All of a sudden, is the most informed striker on the planet. That's what people will be saying.
But that's what I need, not just from him, but all the attackers, bro. That's what I was you articulated it perfectly. That's what I'm kind of alluding to, because You know the season's long, in it. Well, like I wouldn't say everything's great, but we're keeping clean sheets. We're doing our thing in the same way. Our defense and actually the attackers, because they count to the defense. Yeah, obviously we've been rigid. There is that rhetoric where we might, in some games, have to do the Liverpool thing. Like our attackers might just have to scumbag the game for us. We might be shaky defensively, concede some goals. Gyökeres is form. He's put the team on his back. Eze, Saka, whatever have you. I am getting to that point because bearing in mind, tomorrow is November. Like the year's almost done. We're getting into that period now, bro, where we're doing well. We need to maneuver, bro. Like we do. And I need to be able to bet on my attackers because that's one thing I wanted going into this season. Because really and truly, who do you really believe isn't the right word, in it? That's being a bit rude. But for want of a better word, believe, yeah, you know yourself, it's probably Saka and Rice. Really, a couple other man could do something, but based on what we've seen, it's literally Saka and Rice. Like Rice has come in clutch with certain goals. Rice is obviously bang on the money with deliveries. We know what Saka's given us. Even when we deep the games, yeah, I think one thing statistically and with our eyes that people aren't speaking about, and shout out to Arteta, you know, our fullbacks are actually helping us break down low blocks on top of the set pieces. They're actually up there for shots.
Yeah,
I like it, but bro, it's scary if I'm saying this in February and March. So we need to pattern. We need to pattern.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. I feel like with our fullbacks, though, our fullbacks have gone to a new level of football.
100%.
That's what I believe. I feel for the last few years, it's always been our centre backs. We know our centre backs are up there, but I feel like this year, especially, I feel like Timber's put himself in the indispensable bracket.
100%. That's right back in the league.
In the world, stop saying league.
You're not gonna catch me complaining, bro. Okay, keep me
in the world. And also, I think now David Raya has put himself into that bracket.
Yeah.
I think David Raya is now.
Flowers, bro.
You don't. I think he's now in that bracket of him, Alisson, Donnarumma. He's up there, bro. He's in that bracket. Two years Golden Glove. You know what I'm saying? It's got to the point now where we're looking at Calafiori. Like, is there any left back better than you right now?
And if there is, we've got one, Miles Lewis Kelly, and like he's having to be patient.
100%. So I feel like
you see what you said there, D. To go back to it, that's how I want to speak about my attackers. What you just said there, indispensable.
100.
At no point, obviously, you know Saka is indispensable, but at no point have you said that about our attackers, bro. We spent keys on them.
I don't think Odegaard, because I was chatting to Stricto, big up Stricto. Stricto said to me, like a maniac, he said to me that Cole Palmer doesn't improve Arsenal. I'm looking at him like,
you're bugging still.
He said to me, Caicedo and Cole Palmer don't improve our team.
He's bugging still.
I'm like, what? You're saying this on the internet?
They're the only two players probably good at Chelsea. They definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, bro, Palmer. In our team, we win the league, bro. You got a 20-goal season player in midfield.
Numbers,
you're going mad.
Mentality. That's crazy.
And Caicedo, if you pivot Caicedo and Rice, I know Zubi's been good.
And you got Zubi in the mix, bro. That's 3 match.
The midfield is over. You think our defense is impregnable now? Imagine that with Caicedo and Rice in there.
And you could also give Rice. I know Rice is playing as an 8, but Rice now gets the night off. You know, we always respectfully to Norgard. We forget Norgard's here. Norgard's about to play again. Forget it's strict. We've been mad with that.
Mental. He's talking about Odegaard still and all of that. And I'm saying, bro, Odegaard is a good player, but he ain't. Cole Palmer's overtaking him, unfortunately.
Cole Palmer's better. Cole Palmer's more clutch than him, bro. Like, it's what we need a bit of them clutch dons. That's why I'm onto our players about the numbers. We need inevitability. That's what wins you stuff, because right now we're doing our thing and we've earned the right to win, and I'm not discrediting stuff, but you know yourself, whether it's January, whether it's March, end of April, there's going to be a time, bro. We just need to go on a mad run. Players need to put the ball in the back of the net. We just need to, because that's one thing I don't think we have, and I'm being a bit disrespectful because I do think Saka is that. As robbed as Liverpool are at this moment, yeah, last season Salah dragged them. Not just him, but he dragged them. No matter what I say about City, you know it's Haaland and Donnarumma.
Yep.
It's our defense and Saka, and obviously Rice. I'm excluding the midfield, but there's no one I see carrying, bro. Like, there's no one with that inevitability in our team at the moment. Like, we had that with Aubameyang. Like, I'm not even going to do the whole Thierry Henry and all of that. We need that, and that's what I think Palmer gives us over Odegaard. So I don't. Stricto, you're my guy. You got to lay off the weed, Killy, man. That's mad.
Yeah, you got to stop. Then you got to stop. Like, it's madness what's going on. But yeah, like
I hear the Caicedo one, but I wouldn't agree. But I'd hear it. The Palmer one's mental. Man, madness. It's madness. But
I think we need to, like, for me, I feel like there's a few things we got to do to make sure we stay focused. The first thing is we got to stop getting carried away. Yeah, our team, I've got to stop, like us and the team, I've got to stop getting carried away thinking that the league's over. Because I can just imagine you that Arteta is telling them already, game by game. The players are not thinking this, but everyone now, for some reason, seems to think, yes, Arsenal are the best and everyone else is in problems. We could very easily go to Burnley and not win.
If we don't win our next 2 games and then them man win, what's the narrative? Forget what you think about Arsenal. What's the narrative? And you said it earlier. You weren't saying this before.
It's back to bottlers, and you got to remember, this Premier League is a type of Premier League that it humbles you, bruv. The Premier League is a humbler. Don't get it twisted. This Premier League likes to show you that you're not who you think you are. Yeah. That's what they're on. That's what these Burnleys, Sunderland, that's what they're on. Don't get it twisted.
Next week. Oh,
bro. Tottenham. Who did they lost to? Who did they lose to? Tottenham were playing. I can't remember who they drew with Wolves, and then they lost to someone else. But you drop your percentage by 5%, you lose in the league.
You think you're done? No. There's teams ready to spoil your day, and I'm not even here to gas up our team, but I make you right in that I do think I think when people cut the crap here and their biases and the agendas, you can, it's not to say Arsenal the best thing since sliced bread, but you can see we're head and shoulders above people. And for the last couple of years, we've been a bloody good football team, and we're heavily spoken about. We're them guys that everybody wants to punch in the face to say they beat him up. Like, that is what we've got now. Like, everybody's trying to take our head off. Sunderland are going to be bullish. Scott Parker's being quite respectful, rightly so, and things like that. But tomorrow, if you think the game's won before we've won it, hey, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, man.
You're going to be in for a rude awakening, bro. It's going to be...
And I'm not on that. I don't want that.
Rude awakening, bro, man. You're going to be... And that's what football is. And I expect Burnley... You remember, Liverpool only beat Burnley for a last-minute penalty.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? But playing Burnley at Turf Moor and then Sunderland at Stadium of Light, these are not easy games, bro.
Under the lights as well, 5:30.
And the funny thing about it is, what team do you think that these teams want to beat? They want to beat the top teams, isn't it? They want to beat the top teams, isn't it?
Liverpool,
this is their World Cup finals, bro.
Exactly. These are the games why you want to, respectfully to them, why you want to get promoted. And I always deep it, when you deep it, obviously we're talking about winning the league, respectfully to the Burnleys and the Sunderlands, like, especially Sunderland because you're overperforming. But in the same way we walked into this season, and I'd imagine Arteta and the boys said, yo, it's a winning a Premier League thing. Their thing is 40 points, survival in the league. So you could argue we've got first world problems. We're talking about winning the league. They're talking about staying in the fucking division. So we need to pattern up. It's a win-win of sorts for them in that if we beat them, there's no headlines. We're business as usual, innit? They beat us, as you kind of said, oh, yeah, our Arsenal start. Is the pressure cracking? Depending on what happens with other teams, what's going on there. And that's where I think us as fans, and I make you right, as much as, we can be happy about what we're doing, and we can also consider that the season's long, but we just need to keep going. Nothing's won yet, man. There's going to be twists and turns and different narratives. Remember forget the season. You remember how preseason was, bro? Like, we lost to Spurs. Oh, everybody shit, everything shit. And that is going to happen because we're not going to, as much as I love to, we're not going to win every game, bro. There is going to be L's. There is going to maybe be like 2 draws or 2 L's in a row. Like, it's just how we react to this. It's literally that. That's why we need to just do our thing, bro.
And we need to stay focused one game at a time. Exactly. And the Arsenal fan base, I think, has got to be one of the most erratic and irrational in world football. So we need to make sure we just stay focused, bro. And this Premier League is not easy to win. Don't think it is. And we're in 4 competitions. You see this League Cup? Yeah. It's like that finals in March. March is the key. That's when it starts getting to crunch time in the Premier League, bro. So the decision,
Fergie used to say.
Yeah, the decision that Arteta is going to have to make when he gets to that March, if we're still in it, is mental. You're gonna have to get.
We don't know if man are fit and all of that as well. Like, God forbid, but injuries, dynamics, form, all of these things.
World Cup's coming up. AFCON. There's loads of stuff this year, bro. Like, the AFCON's happening in January and in February.
We ain't got no one going, have we?
No, we ain't got no one going.
Hey, Liverpool do.
Liverpool got. Yeah, Liverpool got a couple, but so who's got a lot? It's
probably United, isn't it?
United and like, I don't know if them lot.
And Buemo and Ahmad.
That's Ahmad. I don't know whose country qualified. I don't know if what's his name? Kudos is going or not. I don't know if they qualified
as well. Yeah, I don't know if
You know what I'm
Ghana are
saying?
there. I don't know. Maybe Cameroon. There's a couple Cameroonian man in the league. I don't know. You got
I
super
don't.
chat still.
Yeah, I don't really know. We've got a super chat, so it's always a we
Yeah,
thing.
come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's a we thing. Get me?
Come on. The
Big up H,
DEE-LUDED
man.
GOONERS show. Big
Let's
up
be
H, man.
honest. We have won the league, even if we lose tomorrow. Nobody can challenge us. Trust me. Do you think we also win the Champions League too? H,
Calm,
what are you saying?
calm down, bro.
Like, what are you
Calm down.
saying? What do you mean? Let's be honest. We've won the league, even if we lose. Listen. Even if we lose tomorrow, shows you that we can lose to anyone. This is Burnley we're playing tomorrow. So
At
if we
Turf
lose
Moor.
tomorrow, how are you confident that we're going to win? We're going to win the league. How does that? If we lose tomorrow, it gives me less confidence we're going to win the league.
We need to just calm down, as we've been saying. I know people don't want to hear that, but brother, just maneuver. Our first focus has to be just Burnley away, Sunderland away, continue this run. Because I've spoken to you before, yeah. It's not that, see the run after the international break where you got like Bayern, Chelsea, North London Derby. It's not that that's not an issue and we can't be in issues. But I've said to you before, I feel the run that we're in now and it's going to end in these 2 games, that's the one I was looking at, because we're playing bury the bogey teams. I know it's the cup, but Brighton, Palace, Fulham, West Ham, Newcastle, it's them ones. So we just need to keep going, bro. Like, when you look at it, yeah, if I was to say to you, what do you think of Arsenal? What do you think of Liverpool? What do you think of just individually? What do you think of City? What do you think of this? What do you think of Sunderland? What do you think of United? If I asked you individually, Dio in the chat, you might say, oh, they look good, they look shit, this one, that one. But then when you look at the league table, no one's away from no one. So then how
No
do you
one's
feel we're
away
in
from
this?
anyone.
Stay calm, bro. Stay
No
calm,
one's
H,
away
man.
from anyone. Big up H for the super chat again, my
Come
bro.
on.
Because Liverpool will lose tomorrow too. Is
We
Liverpool
hope
the only
so.
team in the league? What is Liverpool the only team in the league or what?
Exactly. I might not even
There's a
saying City are the
City
ones
there as
that's
well,
going
you
to
know.
be fighting. Stay
There's a
humble,
City
man.
there as well.
Exactly. And mathematically, you can't rule anybody out. Bless you. You can't rule anybody out, bro. Like, obviously, I don't expect a Bournemouth or a Sunderland to be in the top 4 come the end of the season, but you never know.
But
I
stranger
know a
things have
Leicester season
happened,
can happen.
bro.
Stranger things have happened. We've seen Leicester win the league, fam. We've seen
Leicester won the
stranger
league.
things.
Stranger things have happened than that. A lot stranger things have happened than that. So listen, let's calm down. It's a long season.
Just
It's a
calm
marathon.
down, man.
We're sprinting at the start of a marathon. You know what happens when the man is sprinting at the start of a marathon.
Exactly.
I mean, waving to the cameras, and they're like, what? They're 60 meters ahead.
You're rubbed
You
out by the
know,
time the race is done, bro. It's a
Bob, you
Usain
get
Bolt.
me?
Remember Usain Bolt? He weren't the quickest over. I couldn't tell you the meters, but when
Yeah,
they
yeah,
came out
yeah.
the block, then he starts getting into it and he laps everyone. That's what we need to do. That's what
Tortoise in
we
the
need to
hair.
be
The
on.
tortoise in the. Do you know the tortoise in the hair story, H?
All right, exactly. But
I don't
he
know if you
might
know
not.
the tortoise in the hair story.
Facts. Facts.
The tortoise in the
He
hair
don't.
story is a real thing.
It's a real life analogy. And even that Arsenal fans, bro. I'm not trying to be negative and do the PTSD thing, because I do think us as Arsenal fans, we kind of need to address this PTSD we've got. But broski, we've seen us have superb second half form, and to the point where the Premier League title is at the Emirates. We never won it. We had that time where we're leading for 200 days. We never won it. We had last season where, yeah, we finished second, but we were shit. We need to just tranquillo, man. It's not that I want to. I'm gassed. I'm happy. I want to be saying with chess we're doing this thing, but it's too early for that, man.
Too
It's
early,
too
bro.
early.
It's too early. It's not just too early. It's unnecessary.
Yeah,
Like
you know what? It is unnecessary, fam.
that's what we got to be cleverer. As not is as well. And I said this. I feel like I feel like you would understand this, but some other people would rather do the views thing. I feel like us lot as content creators, we've got a job to also play mind games and play and be clever with the narrative of pushing what we push for Arsenal. What do you think when Jamie O'Hara and all them guys are online and saying about the quadruple this and that and stuff? What do you think they're not doing it with an agenda or for themselves?
And Arsenal must. It's theirs to lose. They can't not lose it. It'd be the
Arsenal must.
best.
Hold on a minute. Why? This is what I've never understood about this Arsenal must. Everyone must. What are you talking about?
And I'll throw something else. Remember Liverpool not too long ago, they were 4 points ahead of us, and everyone's saying, oh, they've not clicked, they found a way to win, they've got all of these signings. Now look, but again, D, for you to say that, what do you have to do? You have to think, man. Don't think. People don't think when it comes to football. People lose common sense.
They don't want to do what I'm doing. I'm too
They don't want
boring.
to think. Yeah,
I'm too
it's like you're
boring.
bottling out. I spent 7 billion quid. He's been in 7 years. All this mad stuff. Everybody must. Liverpool must. They ain't retained the title. We ain't won it. They ain't retained it. City have been the big bad bullies. They're no one. Chelsea have spent a lot of money. When they won the Club World Cup, man, they're saying, oh, yeah, dark horses. Everyone must.
Man
United, fair enough. They're not in it, but United.
No. I'm not doing that with Man United either. Because when I talk to certain people, Man United fans, and they'll be like, yeah, you have to win this league. Well, so do you. Nah, but everyone knows we're crap. You being crap's got nothing to do with me. What do you mean everyone knows we're crap? What is
You're the biggest club in the land.
When you speak to Man United fans, they say, yeah, but everyone knows we're in the mud. Hold on a minute. What's that? You're not supposed to be there.
And what did they say? Oh, we're only 2 points up until last week. Oh, we're only 2 points behind Arsenal that's running away with it, bro. That's why on one hand I'm not excited, but on the second hand, bro, we know how the Arsenal race
teams
goes.
like Man United. You gotta be careful with teams like that that are silently creeping up. No one's talking about them. You gotta be careful with that.
That's how I feel about City, bro. As much as it can apply to them.
I know they lost to Villa, and I know they lost to Villa. City are a bit up and down, but you gotta be careful with these teams, letting them creep up. No one talking about them, just silently winning games. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna bring them up. I will bring them up online. I will bring them up. I will start talking about other teams. I will bring them up because people will be like, "Oh, what? I'm bringing them up."
But they'll say, "Oh, you're deflecting." But all these men do is speak about us.
I'm bringing them up. Sesko, Cunha, Bremo. Yeah, all three of them. Yeah, title should be the title. You can't sign Sesko, Cunha, and Bremo and not go for the title.
You have to. You got 1 game a week as well. I swear Chelsea won the league 1 year with 1 game a week. Was it Conte? I don't know. It might have been. I'm sure they had a rugby season, then won the league the next year.
You gotta go for the title with that, bro. You gotta go. You should be going for the title with that type of signings, bro.
Yeah, but it's trendy. It's only trendy when it's us though. Like these things, it's logical.
Arsenal have had their team unit together. They've got a solid unit. No one asked you to sack 10 managers. You could have had the unit. No one asked you to sack the manager.
You could have signed Timber, but you got Martinez. That's your business.
That's your business.
That's actually your business. It's actually your business.
Well, it's like me and you. Yeah, we're out and about. We're outside. You know, we're outside one of the roads. We're doing little bits. Let's imagine now. You make a little bit of money. I make a little bit of money. Let's imagine we make some peace. You go and buy a car. I go and buy a car. I'll go and buy my car from a showroom. Yeah, brand new car, brand new whip. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. Yeah. You go and buy a car from Car Giant.
Second hand thing.
Second-hand thing, calm, whatever, cool, yeah? Let's imagine now your car breaks down and you're having to constantly fix your car. I don't, because I bought my car from a showroom. No one's going to be saying, yeah, but I bought my car from second-hand car, so that's the reason why I'm spending more money on it. But
that's your business.
That's your business. Bro.
That's your business. Get a proper MOT or buy a proper whip.
We both had the same money. We both made money together. We split it evenly. We did this little thing, we both got the money, the same amount each. What I spent my money on, what you spent your money on.
That's my problem still.
That's your problem. So man, keep coming with their sub stories. They keep coming with their sub stories about but we've had like 3 managers.
We're the only ones not allowed sub stories, and I don't want them for what it's worth. I'll just throw that out there. But we're the only one not allowed contexts and things. It's nope, Arteta 7 years, and I agree. Speaking with Arsenal fans like yourself, I agree with these kind of things. But like you said, there's vested interest. These men are not saying these things in like. To be honest, it's a stick to be Arsenal.
All sub stories are stopping today.
Winners win, losers explain.
No more sub stories. Man are saying to me like, yeah, but like Chelsea, they'll say to me, yeah, but we've got loads of young players.
That's your business.
I don't.
That's actually business. You lot spent peace.
Business, but you got to remember your business. Yeah, Man United. Yeah, but we had Dean Ashworth. He wasn't right for the club, so we sacked him. That's business. You get me? We stuck by our manager through the times. We stuck by.
Our director was there since March, by the way.
Do you get me?
At any time.
We've stuck by it. So you chose not to stick by it. That's your business.
Well, you still got to hold that.
You should be challenging for the title. Simple. You're Man United. You're not even in the Champions League. Allow me.
But it's trendy. It's only, but you know yourself. It's like it's trendy to get Arsenal. No one cares about any of that. It's just you know about them. It's just nonsense when it comes to our club.
Nah, foolishness. I'm not here for it, man. I'm not here for it. From now on, sub stories end today.
Yeah, stop, including no stop. Because I ain't even got sub stories for Arsenal. Because I'm at the point now. I'll be real. I like Arteta. I like what you're doing. Yeah. Obviously, let's in a God forbid, but in some hypothetical world, yeah. I don't know, City or Liverpool, they got 100 points. We've got 99 points. We're both balanced fans. Me and you will talk about it and this happened and that happened and, give as much balance as we want. And I'll have sympathies for Arteta, but a part of me would lean towards, yeah, bro, it's bottom line. We had a goal, we missed it again. Like, simple as that. I don't really care about how it's done or not done. Get over the line mode. So if we're saying this internally, which every Arsenal fan's saying, I don't get the rhetoric. And it's like, I don't know about you, yeah, but we do content. We're on content shows. We absorb other content. It's like man are forcing Arsenal fans to engage in a debate. It's like we're happy we're winning. We know there's tests to come. We know we want to win, but it's like they want to talk about it more. It's like me just going to work, getting my peas, looking after my family, paying my bills. That's it. And everybody wants to have some level of conversation about it. Like we know we need
what you
to
should
win
spend
the
your
league.
money on, what you should be spending your money on. That's a lot
You
of
get
people like to
it?
tell people. A lot of people like to tell people what to do with their own money. Innit? I mean,
Exactly. All their own
that's what
lives,
man
which
like
they
to do.
do.
Yeah, or when you're cooking, you know, I don't know if you cook and that, but you see when you're chefing up in the kitchen and you're about and then someone comes in, they start telling you
Put a
how
bit more
what.
salt, pepper.
Yeah. Oh
You
no, what
should
you
do
meant to
that.
do? You meant to put the all pepper soup, or you meant to do this first. Listen, let me explain something to you. Get out of the kitchen.
This is how I'm
Get
cooking my
out
thing.
of my kitchen now. Get out of my
Facts.
kitchen. I want to clean. I want to cook, and I want to put music on in the way I want. That's why a lot of the time when I cook, I don't cook
In the
when no one's
kitchen.
there.
You know how
I cook
annoying
when
it
no
is
one's
when there's
there.
like 2 people in the room at the same time, bro. Kitchen, it needs to
Yeah.
be one person, bro. It's annoying.
One person. Like, let me do it my way. You know what I'm saying? That's how it
And
is.
keep it
But
moving.
before I wrap up, let's touch on Burnley quickly. There's a couple minutes on Burnley.
Go on.
Let's
What
just
do you want to talk about in relation
what
to
you
them?
feeling? What you feeling like about this game going forward? It's
You know
tomorrow.
what? It's a weird one, D, because like obviously if we were shit and we're getting battered, Lord knows there's been years of that. I'd be a bit nervous in it. Obviously, I've got healthy respect for Burnley. I think for the last hour, basically, we've both said, you know, there's confidence, but there's not arrogance. So I think the team's giving me every right to know that they're gonna pull up and do the business. I do think we'll concede. It sounds mad to say, but I do think we'll concede. I do think it will be one of those sluggy games. And you made a point about the Liverpool game, which I didn't consider, and it made me kind of do the flashback thing in that they fucking had to, you had to dig deep and do a thing. They were mad on it, kind of thing. I'm sure it could have been City, but I feel like Burnley played Liverpool and City, or forgive me, chat, if it's Liverpool and someone else, but they were in the games, and I think they 2 dumb penalties in it.
Yeah.
2 dumb penalties.
Carl Walker as well was there as well.
All right, we need to cook him. I think it's going to be a slug press. You know what? I take back what I said about concede. 1-0 Arsenal. I think we just need to get the job done, man. I think we just need to get the job done.
I predicted 2-0, but I think this is going to be a lot trickier game than people give it credit for, man.
We're starting to look a bit leggy now as well, man.
It's tough, man. It's a tough game. And we got Burnley away, and it's the old school. Can you do it on a rainy day in Stoke? You know what I mean? It's that old Turf Moor, bro. This is Turf Moor Burnley. Scott Parker, he ain't no foolish manager.
They've got nothing to lose, bro.
Exactly. So they got experience in that team as well. So I feel like, yeah, of course we should be winning the game.
No Saliba.
But let's focus and actually get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
No Saliba, apparently. Now Arteta might be doing up mind games.
No Saliba, no Martinelli, and no three injuries, isn't it? No Saliba, no Martinelli. There's one more. Yeah, there's one more.
Who is it, chat? Martinelli. I mean,
Martinelli, Saliba, and someone else. So I'll guess in favor. I think Trossard obviously will start into the Martinelli, and I think
we ain't got no one else, fam. We ain't got no one else. We're playing a. Surely Dowman travels. Like Dowman surely travels because we ain't got no one else.
I don't even know.
What? That's gonna bug me out. Saliba, Martinelli. Obviously, we know the other ones.
Yeah, Saliba, Martinelli, and someone they said, man. I'm not sure who they said. They said 3 players, isn't it? They said 3 players, but maybe the third one might have been a 50-50 because you know Gabriel was a doubt for the Crystal Palace game and stuff like that, innit? So it might be something like that.
There's a couple man carrying knocks as well, man. There's a couple man carrying knocks. You know what?
The chat said it's just them 2. The chat said big up the chat. I think they're saying it's only them 2. So maybe.
So if it's just them 2,
they've done their research.
So then at least what's your 11? Like obviously Timber. I can probably guess everybody Arsenal fan, but Timber. Obviously Timber, Raya, Gabriel, Mascara if Saliba's not there. Calafiori at this moment in time ain't put a foot wrong. Rise is Mendy. You going with what? Trossard, Eze, Saka, and Glocker, isn't it?
Yeah, simple.
Do you think you'll change anything?
No.
Because somebody said start Dowman, and I don't think we should. I don't think it will.
No. And the thing is, what they did. Don't forget, he rested all them players for the Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Jokeris
got the only one that's probably got because he took Eze off soon. The only one that's probably got a chance is maybe Eze to not start, which he could potentially play a Waneri in that position. But I would much rather Eze.
He goes Marino, you know. I think you go Marino. If that's the thing, we know our gaffer, man. It will go Marino, which I'm not gonna lie, Wanyeri, it's difficult to perform when you're not really, you know, playing games and whatnot. But just in terms of getting the job done, I would rather you play, but I'm not against Marino in that because I kind of understand the method to the madness, if that makes sense. But I'm
No,
not
I'll
really a
stick
fan of
with
Marino.
Eze. I'll play Eze, man. Stick with
He has to
Eze.
play.
Match winner. He's a match winner. Stick
And
with
that's what
him,
we
bro.
need to do. Just get the 3 points and get out of there. I don't want it to be pretty. Of course, I want to play scintillating football, bare goals, looking complete. But these are games you just need to box smartly. And that's where I feel we've shown maturity this season. Because I think there was elements of that different, but how we overcame Newcastle. I'd probably more say Crystal Palace, Fulham. I'm definitely missing a game out, but you get the point. Like, bro, we've got a great chance. Like, we just have to keep our feet on the floor. And then in May, something's wrong if all of us are not in Islington in May 2026 celebrating and moving man.
I'm going there anyway. Whether we win or lose, I don't care. I'm doing a parade if I
Nah,
have
if we
to.
lose, I ain't going there, man. I ain't going there, man.
Parade, but I'm doing a parade regardless, bro.
We need some. There's 4 trophies, bro. Obviously, everyone wants the Prem and the Champs, if not both. But bro, we got 4 chances to not win with the way we're moving and what we've got.
We have to, bro. We have to, bro.
I don't know what to say if that's the case. I wouldn't know what to sit here on the stream and tell you. Arteta's got an answer for that, innit? He'd have to say why we didn't win some shit. Like,
you'd have to say, you have to say next year.
Bro, I don't want to do that this year. I don't think I have the energy to go again. I'll back it. I'll be here.
I know, man. I can't do another marathon.
Think I'll be able to pick myself up.
I've just done a marathon. I'm not doing another marathon. I'm tired. I need to sleep. I'm not doing another marathon.
It's what I'm exactly like. I need to just see this. Like,
it's draining having to battle all year. It's draining for us too. We're going through title races as well, you know, not just them. It's us
yeah. We're stepping on shoes, man, onto us all the time.
We're going through it too, bro.
Like, second again, all and all this crap. I don't
hear it now. I'm
tired of it, bro. I want that done. I want Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that done. And I think we can do this in the next 12, 18 months, bro. Like, we're a good team. We got a good manager. It's just about becoming great now. And I actually, unfortunately, I feel for the boys and the manager. The only way to do that is etching your name in Arsenal history, innit? You lot are too good.
And I think we will. I do genuinely think we've got a good chance. We put ourselves in a position. We just have to just keep
I said on Rancy stream, 100% we're winning silverware. I can't tell you if it's Prem, if it's Champs, if it's FA or League Cup, but I genuinely think we're winning some level of silverware. I want the majors, but that's how confident I am. But the players got to go and do it, as you know, man. I can do the humble thing. I can do the slagging off teams. I can puff out chest, but we just need to do it, innit?
No, facts. That's a fact. Big up the chat, man. Big up my people, and big up my brother DEE-LUDED. You know, my boss. This is my little brother, man. Family. Come on, you get me?
So it's a pleasure, man. Even if he thinks Jovino is better than Martin, he's a good guy, folks.
What we're gonna do as well, because what I'm gonna start doing will become what I'm gonna do. I reckon we should start doing is like picking out something that we've all said over the week or something, or over the last few weeks. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start getting debate-ish.
I can't lie. Now I'm gonna start building a Rico case.
Yeah, portfolio. We see like the HMRC guy. We'll just start. I think we need to start doing that. I'll start going through old streams, bro. I'm on that. We need to start.
I need to get you back for the rice chat, bro.
We need to start. I need to check. I know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna say, you know what? We're gonna turn this into a debate show.
If it's like, I don't care if you show me my own tweets, I'm denying. If it's too mad, I'm denying. Like that rice shout, not getting with good age, like milk, bro.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna start doing. But big up my brother. I'm gonna send you lot over to Redman TV. Big up Errol.
Come on.
That's my G.
The chat as well.
We're gonna go FamZone TV / DEE-LUDED.
Come on. And put the W in the chat and the raid and what was it they say to do? Just put W FamZone or FamZone raid.
FamZone TV and DEE-LUDED GOONERS. That's what I do. Anyone that's not with me.
Yeah. That what you just commented. That
That's what we're doing. So make sure you go over to Redman TV. Big up Errol. That's my boss. He just messaged me now. So man.
And next week you lot come with questions and whatnot.
Yeah, man. Come with questions. We do a Q&A. I'm gonna start changing. I'm gonna start doing different things. I'm trying to find something for me and DG that's just arting. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the receipts. Because we're both stand on it, innit? And then like,
it's big.
You get dark still.
It's gonna get. You not send it to me. Send it to him as well.
If you don't see anything that we haven't missed, or you think like, oh, D said something a bit shaky, because it probably will be him or me. Bring it.
It won't be me. It'll be him still.
People,
But make sure
Javinho
you
Martinelli, like the track record is there.
no, but I'm saving mine. I've got one already, but I'm saving it for next time.
You're
I'm not
horrible,
throwing,
man.
I'm not throwing it at you immediately. You're mad.
This guy's
You
horrible.
can't
He's
just keep
plotting already.
ammunition like that. You're mad.
I hope
But yeah,
it is
go.
man.
Yeah. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. But make sure you don't go to Errol Redmond TV now. Go on FamZone
100.
TV, DEE-LUDED Gooner Raid. Do that up now. Make sure you don't put it in the chat, man. Don't play games. Don't mess about.
Actually do it.
Do it in the chat, and then yeah, man. We'll see you lot next week, 5:45. Me and my brother DG. You know the
You know the
bro.
vibes.
You know the zone, man.